Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I'm trying to fend off against this parrot who's constantly aggravating me today. Well, aggravation is probably the wrong word. Offending me. I don't know, disrupting me, some sort of word, I don't know. Hi, welcome. More things about Merv. Hello, Merv. How you doing, buddy? Do you want parrot cuddles? No? None of that? You're done with it. Fly then. Aha! Fantastic. Just flailing the parrot around. That sounds like a double entendre. Anyway, hello, everyone. Welcome to Darkstone. Last episode, we did a bunch of fun stuff, including destroying the dinosaur kingdom. We were, unfortunately, the ones to do that, but it's fine. They're going to find some sort of fossilized mosquito blood sample and make Jurassic Stonehearth free revengeance, rise of the lichens. It's a bit of an interesting sort of spin-off / clash of different series. It's quite interesting. Anyway, today is a very busy day. It's going to be a double episode for me. I'm going to be doing 2 episodes in one sitting because I want to stay focused. We have the main gate to we might not get it done, but I want to at least try to get something done, which means no lollygagging, obviously. No that lollygagging. What we need to do is not get rid of every single little piece of stone that we have right here, because I like the idea, something that I came up with in the previous episode, to have some kind of elevation, and that's what we're going to stick with. So that's what I'm going to try and achieve. A few staircases up. The only problem I will have is, of course, with these statues, and I'm still trying to figure out how I can incorporate them into this design without them looking a little bit out of place. Well, they don't look completely out of place. I just think it would look a lot better if we had the statues. Maybe it can be either side here. Oh, that's a good point. They could be. I could bring these down a little bit and have the statues. What I wanted to do was kind of morph them into the stone, which kind of may have looked quite nice. There's a little bit of mess right here that we've missed out on. Okay, let's just get that done. The elevation should be fairly simple. But what the hell are you doing? Oh, okay, he's inside the secret area. Hold on a minute. Let me just make sure. There we go. Right. There's like a little blanket that goes over. He likes dark spaces, so I like to try and make a few dark spaces for him. I don't know why he likes dark spaces. Maybe it's a parrot thing. Maybe I'm just a horrible owner and keep leaving Merv, in dark places for no apparent reason. Everyone's probably thinking, Innkeeper, you're crazy. And maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm a very conscious, a very aware pet owner, and I'm trying to make Merv as happy as he can be, without, of course, being in his natural habitat, which he wasn't taken from, I might add. He was born in England. So yeah, although I don't know where his parents may have come from. They may have also been born in England. I mean, hopefully there's no trafficking, but I mean, they're not really indigenous here, so there's probably going to be some sort of thing going on. Or maybe, well, it's not always just trafficking anyway, obviously. Some people just want pets. Why does it have to be dark? Why does it have to be dark? I'm hoping it's completely legal. Now, we're having a few lag issues, mostly because we have quite a high number of dwarflings right here. I was going to call them Hearthlings then. Would have been absolutely incorrect. And I think that's because of this. So, we have quite the number of enemies. God, this is a real big bit of lag right here. Didn't have this previously, so this is a bit disconcerting. It was alright last recording, but now it's really bad. If I go to 2 times speed, I think it's just a case we have too many people. And, of course, there are just too many enemies over here, which also is probably not helping us whatsoever. So we may need to go and deal with them to stop the lag ever so slightly. I'm just sort of wondering how. There's so many archers. I feel like all of these archers, one volley is just going to nuke one person, and then they're going to keep switching forth. I like how this goblin's right here. Like, I have got nothing to do with this. Good, I'm glad. How's it going right now? Yep, still a bit slow. They're getting their jobs done. It's this entire section right here. For the first staircase, what we're going to do is go to about number 2, or 2 blocks up. And then we're going to have our... Actually, that's a good point. We should really test out how these staircases work, because I may have to just make my own, which may end up being the case. Here we go. Yeah, it's a bit high up. I imagine I could change the level, though. I can, okay. So you can pretty much do whatever you want with them. That's fine, then. Sort of saves me a little bit of effort. Not much, though. How do I rotate again? There we go. So I can do that to get to the second level. Of course, we'll want to make it out of stone. Probably this darker brick right here to make it stand out a little bit more. And then the bits going over it could probably be this slightly darker trout-looking grey. This is gunmetal right here. Or maybe the other way around. Probably the other way around. I feel like the gunpowder would be a little bit more distinctive. That's a good point, though. Maybe I don't mind make out the road. It's a good point. It probably should be the road colour. Which I can achieve by going over here. Cork. I don't think there is a cork. Yeah, it's not sort of the same type of cork. So I may have to make my own little staircase just so it fits the little walkway to get to the main hall. Of course, the main walkway will be quite wide by the looks of things, because it should hopefully cover the circumference, or at least the inside circumference of the doorway right here, which should be great. How thick should it be? We're going to follow similar design to what we have right here, although it probably will be a little bit less. I don't think we'll have a roof with it. I'm still sort of thinking I'm probably going to do this on the fly. So it's what I'm trying to say. How are we doing right now? Let's go to a faster speed. Okay. It's alright all of a sudden, but it's starting to slow down a little bit more. What are we currently mostly using up? Oh, here we go. Oh, click it again. There we go. There's a lot of interesting stats right here. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that. Why have some of these got a little bit of health? I mean, well, obviously it means that they were in some sort of confrontation a little while ago, and now they're just sort of healing up from it. But I feel like every time they make a move, it lags a bit. Of course, that might just be sort of an over-observation. So we have some enemies over here that we could probably kill. Oh, they look really tough, though. I'm kind of worried. Too many enemies. Is it the first time a farmer supply... Oh, no, it's not the first time. I don't really want anything from you. However, what I can do is sell a bunch of stuff that I already have. I really like these stone tunnel doors. We're definitely going to be using a lot of them inside. Let's see. Just lots of stone in general, really. I'm going to get rid of a lot of stone and iron that I have. Although really, I can make a bunch of iron bars with this, which would be a little bit more worthwhile. Someone did specify, in fact, the humble nerd did say that I can make log stockpiles and stone piles, which is something I've talked about before, but did completely forget about. And this is in relation to our current maximum inventory dilemma. Oh, we do have a stair. Wait, what? We have a ladder there? I didn't realize that. Okay. We have 2 healers now, don't we? I think we're on the way to having 2. I think there's 2 healers right there. Yeah, okay. So, tell you what, I guess I'm not really that worried then if we've got 2 healers. God, we have quite the force, don't we? That's fantastic. Well, we should be able to keep up with it then. I'm actually sort of wondering if we have 2 healers. I guess we'll wait until they're both level 6. Sort of would prefer it if you just sort of used up all your effort on one particular target. Actually, just go for their healers. There we go. That's a much better idea. Take out the healers. Oh, poor healers. This is why they don't have sort of more intricate multiplayer aspects. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, no, this is why being a healer in a PvP scenario is usually not a great thing. I mean, you might be being well defended, kind of. I'm sort of worried that you don't have enough health. One of them in there doesn't have enough health, and they're being sort of ganked a little bit. Doggy-piled, as it were. We have 2 knights, so we should be able to keep the fight up. Very tough, though. Very, very tough. But we are healing everyone, which is great to see. Now, I do believe I was going to make another archer. I think that was going to be the next person, so let's see. I can't remember who it was. But I feel like, so we got Mr. Wolf right here, who sounds, I mean, he's the lowest one. Yeah, it should be you, Mr. Wolf. And the other person was turned into a knight. Yes, Ignore right there. So, Mr. Wolf, you are going to be our new archer, because we do need another one of those, because they're very powerful. So, we'll go into the right screen first to actually keep the game going at the same time. Oh, we don't have a bow right now, so we'll get that done. Daily update. I don't want more food. Okay, net worth isn't good enough. Good. Level 3 right there on the cleric. Level 5 on Mr. Wolf. Level 1 for the knight. Level 4 for the healer. Righty then. That was a lot of experience. Right, let's slice the world up here. Oh, wow. Completely full over here. I can't wait to eventually get inside. How are we doing over here? Make sure the game runs in the background. I'll be wasting time otherwise. Slice and dice. Let's see. What the hell are you doing? Not get off the drawer. Right. Or dresser. I completely forgot. My train of thought kind of disappeared there. Tell you what, we can get the mason to make a bunch of those stone piles. Let's see. We will make... How many can we make? We can only make 23. No, we will make 10. That should be able to take up a decent amount of space. 180 stone. And I think that will do for now. Of course, we do need to make a bunch of braziers and all this other stuff in the background. And a bunch of these mason pedestals, which will hopefully look quite nice. I might be able to use them as table. Well, probably won't be able to get away with that. I mean, I do, of course, have these stone tables right here, so I suppose I won't be able to really get away with it. I'm really looking forward to decorating the Dwarven rooms. Just because of all the stone architecture that we can use. But yes. Oh, yes, I was going to make a bow. That's it. My short-term memory representing itself very well right there. Now, I can't make a bow for some reason. Come to levels... Oh, no, this is the upgraded bow. Okay. Oh, that's not something I thought about. I didn't remember that. Okay. Well, we do need to make the first level bow, which is right here. What's the damage difference? It doesn't really specify, does it? It really should, but it doesn't. Well, we can get another bow. And how long until the carpenter is level... Should really stop pausing. It's a waste of time. Level 6, level 5 right now. More info. Very close to leveling up. So we might want to have you make a bunch of random stuff to get you to the high levels. A bunch of these leather-bound chests, although I can't really afford them. Large crates, maybe? The mason... The crates that the mason can make are a little bit better. Something that I can sell, perhaps. I suppose like a bunch of drawers again is probably the best idea. So just 30 drawers. Just make 30 drawers. We'll sell a bunch of them when we get the chance. How are we doing right now on the mining? It's getting there. Still a little bit of a slow game, though. Over here, we seem to have left it for what it is. I am going to be getting rid of this. Probably, I should get rid of it now, shouldn't I? I'll get rid of it block by block, because otherwise we're going to have a few issues. Alright, there we are. Alright, so we'll get rid of this part. Thank you for all those comments, by the way. Lots of people enjoying the series. Fantastic to hear. I was going to mention that. So, sounds a little bit artificial, like I've written it down somewhere. But I just remembered, oh yeah, a lot of people commented saying they liked what they're watching. So that's good to see. I'm happy about that. I'm looking forward to seeing, well, I say seeing, getting into it. Which I guess will take a little while. What I'm planning to do, for those curious, I don't like this little bit right here, but that's okay. Farm level 5 right there. I'm not going to make a cook right now. Someone did say that they would like me to make a cook. I'm going to leave that for the time being, because I don't need more food. Not right now. We will need more of these, though, for the weaver. Do we still have the weaver? Weaver, we do. Yes, okay, then. What are you doing as the weaver today? Not change job. It's a good thing if I read these tabs. I might actually be able to do something. So I can make 2 more of these workers' outfits, which I will go ahead and do. At the same time, I don't really have anyone that can make any of that stuff right now, so we'll leave that. The blacksmith. We can actually start making a bunch of iron for the sake of making a bunch of irons. Let's do that. Wow, that's a lot of iron. That's a lot more than I was anticipating. Then eventually we can make a bunch of gold if we really feel like it. Wow, okay. 11 attack. It's not really... It's sort of odd timing, isn't it? I feel like this would have been a lot better earlier. What I can do, however, is sell you a bunch of rubbish. Well, it's not rubbish. They didn't hear me say that. Merv right now just sort of walking around on the floor, for those wondering. You alright? You alright, mate? I always say that just to him. You alright? Every time. So let's get rid of some of this stone, some of this copper. I shouldn't really get rid of the gold, should I? Tell you what, I can get rid of all that. Probably a bit much there. Couldn't stop clicking. Just going to help us save a little bit more space. That's fine. How much space do we have left? We have quite a lot of space, but I guess I am increasing my town value as well. I really don't know if I can really deal with having another person. There's a goblin over here trying to steal our stuff. Looks like there's a little bit of an encounter over here. I couldn't tell. One of them's the boss as well. I don't like the look of that. We had enough trouble dealing with only 5 of these goblins. Or these orcs. Ooh, food's a bit low. Okay. Net worth is continuing to be low, but that's fine. It should improve once we get those statues placed. Still curious where I put them. But I suppose the final design of this, which I will get done, will definitely show that off. Alright, so all along here. I'm curious if I should do some time lapses on this just to speed things up a little bit, but I don't feel like I'm in much of a rush. Because I should still be continuing this when the full version of the next alpha comes out, Alpha 18. Because I don't think it's a big update. Actually, I can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my tongue for that. Because I actually don't know what the update really entails. Should really have the game running. Keep doing that. I just pause it every time I want to do an action. Or every time I... Well, yeah, what I just said there. It felt wrong. Oh, stop. Yeah, stop. Alright, come on a second. So good thing they only just started here. Because that seems like a decent point to have it go up. So what we can do is... I could probably go down by one more, though. I feel like I can. This is going 4 blocks up, so I feel like we can have a point where it goes 2 blocks up and then another point where it goes 2 blocks up. And this can be where the gate is. It should be fairly large. It's not going to be insane. But good enough. I mean, if it would be insane, I'd have to get rid of this entire face and make it just a huge thing. But it should sort of fit around this area. That's why I sort of want the statues on these sides, and then maybe having some nice decorations over them. Oh, yeah, that might look good. It all depends, really. I could have 2 statues here, and just a bunch of cool decorations around there. Or maybe just some more statues. We will definitely see. At least we've got it at our disposal. So what we want right here is to go from this line. I think this line right here is a good spot. It's a good thing they're over there when they started. Is that tin or silver? I can't tell. There we are. We're going to go down by 2 blocks on this end right here. Merv right now grooming himself by my mouse. Okay, I wanted to go down by 2 blocks anyway. That bastard prioritized that one bit. Tell you what, they might be slowing down because I'm adding too much to the commands in their schedule, I suppose. It's not the right way to construct it, but I'm telling them to do too much, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like the game does tend to slow down when I sort of cover the entire area. What do you want? Merv nipped me. Why? Why'd you nip me? Eh? Why did you nip me? Come on, get over here. Fly. He just wants to be close, but I have to play the hard game. So that he knows that he can't nip. Do not nip, parrot. Why'd the game pause? Okay, that's fine. Everyone got a bit hungry all of a sudden. That's fine. Any enemies? Yes, we do have a little bit of a problem over here, so we're just going to move everyone there. I say everyone, all of our what am I saying? Combatants? I feel like that's not the right word. Oh well. We're going to move our soldiers over there. And of course we have a zombie. Can I do tab commands? No, I can't. That's annoying. So I can't give them waypoints. This is not efficient. This is ruining my RTS gameplay. That's a bit tougher than before. Or at least they lasted longer than I was expecting. I thought it'd just sort of be one-shots from most of them. Alright, there we go. Go deal with that zombie as well, because he's a little bit of a pain in that part of the body. That part of the body, apparently. Got some stuff over here. Padded vest. Full plate mail. I'll definitely loot that. Tell you what, I should loot the swords as well. If they get time to do so, that is. I could tell someone... Oh, that's probably the... Yeah, that's him. An enemy. There we go. A little bit of fun stuff. That's fine. So what I should do is go to the schedules. Not the schedules, the... What would you call it? Job list. Yeah, we'll call it the job list. Or prioritization screen. And what we need to do is... Okay, so we already got 2 of them associated with hauling. Which I don't really care for, to be honest. So I'm just going to stop that for the time being. Although I keep one that hauls. And the others... Yeah, the others can do the main job. Ooh, that looks weird. Silver vein. Am I going to end up covering that up? That's a good point. Am I? I don't think so. Kind of like the natural iron sort of look. Or the natural ground look of it all. I guess I shouldn't overdo it. Although this person is just going to keep picking up all this stuff. So I suppose I shouldn't do that and just sort of have them... Just going to have them do this. There we go. That's fine. We do have quite a few workers, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 workers. There we are. We should have the ability to create our archer now. So we go over to Mr. Wolf. Where are you, sir? Mr. Wolf, there you are. I think I saw something move over there. I did, okay. Few enemies, apparently they're attacking our little squirrel friend. That is fine. For the time being, we will go and slaughter them for the greater good. If, of course, they're all going to join. Who are you? Mr. Wolf, you're all by yourself for some reason. Okay. Don't know why that's the case. We will go ahead and move you over here. There you are, just so you can avoid some of that damage. What we'll do is focus on the damage dealers. There we are. Because they're the ones that really matter. And we're going to keep ourselves healed. And the goblin right there, or not the goblin, the gnoll, is pretty much hanging around our archers, which is not something I enjoy. And there we are. Screw the tank. We don't need to worry about them. They're not doing any damage to us. And they're keeping... well, they're continuing to be aggroed by us. You can say us a few more times if you want. So, Mr. Wolf, sort of had a little mini heart attack because of you there. Don't know where you've gone. You've disappeared. You're probably hidden under someone else. Let's make sure the game's running in the background. I'm going to keep saying that, because that's the only way I'm going to get it into my head. Right. Archer. Oh, is that level 6 on the Carpenter? Ah, it's not. Cleric level 5, though, which isn't bad. Level 6 for Mr. Wolf. Daily update. We failed that. Level 6 for the Carpenter. Fantastic. So now we can make 3 better bows. Which should hopefully increase their damage by a significant amount. In fact, we should double check to see what they've got right now. Which is a damage of 25. Okay. That's a lot, yeah. That is a lot. So that's not bad. Keep the game running. Let's make ourselves 3 of these stronger bows. I'm sort of hoping to have another archer after this. And then another archer, apparently. So their job's nearly done over here. And they're nowhere near as laggy. I mean, they're still fairly twitchy, but they're okay. Got a wolf over here. It looks like it's because a bunch of these gnolls have despawned. That or they've somehow made their way down here, which could definitely be the case. I'm not going to like it when they somehow make the enemies spawn ladders in front of them when they want to traverse terrain. Oh, that'd be horrible. I mean, not only that, but it'd be aesthetically unpleasing because there'd just be ladders all over the place. Maybe they'll despawn after they use them. That would be very nice of them. Keep it nice and pretty. Right, here we go. So what we're going to do is see how it works out if they just do this little blob right here. Yeah, that's much quicker. And you can feel it. Like the little twitch just then. You lot might not be able to. You lot. You gabbers might not be able to feel it, but... Oh, invaders.